Welcome to Mr. Bacon Pants Plays Games. Today we are playing 8-Minute Empire. This is a game that's been out for a while. I had it for, iPhone and iPad for a long time. I mean, probably a couple years now. And I just got it in the Steam summer sale. So if you do like this game and you want to check it out, it is on sale right now. I think really cheap, like under $5. 8-Minute Empire is a really fast-paced quick area control game that's just kind of like distilled down into like what an area control game is, nothing more, nothing less. But I actually really like it a lot. I played this a lot on my phone. It's just something quick and easy to play. You don't really need to think too hard if you're playing against the AI. And this digital adaptation is really nice. So of course we got the settings. I turned the music down just in case it is copyrighted. But you do have some decent, settings here, kind of what to be expected. You have the thing that I want all digital games to have right here, the rule book. The rule book is right here, very easy, very, it's broken down into sections to like really help you find what you need, especially during a game. Love that. You got some leaderboards. I think this goes to their Facebook page, which I don't have Facebook. And we also have some credits. Look at the great people that made this game. There you go. Give them credit. Anyway, this is 8-Minute Empire. We're going to go ahead and get started in a game. Look at all these maps. I mean, just maps and maps and maps. And like, you buy it in the Steam sale, and then you can continue to support them, with just buying these little expansions. There's also this mountain expansion. So there's tons of, content that you can buy in addition to just the base game. Now, when it first came out, it was just this base game. So, and it was still pretty awesome. So yeah, we got Europe, we got Ancient Kingdom. We're going to go ahead and do Ancient Kingdom first. And, we're going to do hard AI. And should we do 1, 2, or 3? No, I think, yeah, we can do 3 AIs if we wanted to. I mean, how many people could we play here? All right, so it looks like we can do a game of 5. I think for the first game, let's just do against hard. We'll just do a quick 2-player game, see what happens against Edward. Can we change the Edward? Oh, we can. Let's do Michael. I don't know if these characters are just like the icons, or does it change how the AI plays? Some games are like that. I don't think this game's like that. All right, so we're gonna get started. So since we're playing the 2-player game, I think it only goes to 13 rounds, and then like when you're playing more players, I think it goes less rounds. So basically what it's telling me right now is I already played through the tutorial. I already know how to play this game, but I just played it again for a refresher. But now it's asking me, there is a possibility to turn off the game instructor message speech bubbles. Would you like to turn the tips off now? You can always change the settings in the menu. I'm going to go ahead and turn those off. I don't think I need them anymore. I'm going to be explaining the game as I play. So at the beginning of the game, you have to bid on going first. Now, one thing to note is that we both start in a 2-player game with 14 coins. That's all the money we're going to have for the entire game. And these cards cost money depending on where they are in the row. So cards that come out, as they come out, they kind of work down this row. So eventually they'll be free. But if you really want to snag a card, you got to pay gold for it, which I don't know why they call it gold in the rule book when it's obviously silver. But anyway, but yeah, so gold's kind of an important resource, and you can bid gold to go first. In a 2-player game, I think going first is kind of important, but I also don't want to be poor. And the thing is the only person that has to pay their bid is the person that bid the highest. So I think I'm going to go 2 gold. I think it's 2 gold's worth it to me. And let's see what happens. Ooh, so we tied. You have won the bid. So I guess, I don't know how ties work. Let's go ahead and pause, because I do want to know. Look at the rule book right here in the game. Every game needs to do this. I always love it. You get like 1,000,000 points, like instant 5-star review. I'm so easy. 5-star review. Um, there's victory points tied. Where is the bid? Ah, right here. Okay. Um, nah. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't really tell us unless I'm not seeing it. If you see it, because I don't want to like just drag the game on by just oh, here we go, bidding. Before the start of the game, players participate by bidding. Each typically chooses the highest bidder wins. If there's a tie, the winner of the bid is selected randomly. Interesting. Okay. It's usually better to be the last player in turn order. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, we tied. So let's go ahead and continue. I might have to dock a point. It took me right out. All right, so it didn't take me back to the game. All right, now it's my turn. I really, really, really would love to buy this card, which is kind of why I wanted to go first. Is because I can move 3 on land and sea, and that way, and these cards don't like come up that often, so it'd be nice to just get over into this continent kind of quick. So I could go like 1 and then move another one, 2, and then maybe a 3 to kind of cover behind me. So this would probably be a good card. Now, another thing to note is these symbols here are resources. So as you buy cards, in the physical game, I believe you put them in front of you. And as you buy resources, you start gaining points. So you kind of want to buy the same resources over and over again. Like this card here, this shard, very quickly you can rack up, 6 points at the end of the game. So sometimes you're kind of like you have a choice between, buying the action that you want or buying that point that that's gonna get you more points. I don't know. There's definitely optimal moves in this game. Let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so we're definitely going to try to get over here, and then we'll cover back that way. Oh yeah, and the way area control works is the most people on a land area means that you control it, and then if you control the most areas of land on a continent, then you control that whole continent, and so that's also worth points. So they're going to go ahead and recruit troops, which is actually a really good move. I think I'm probably just going to buy this shard one, since shards do get you a lot of points very quickly. I recruit 1 troop, but I think I'm okay with that. Well, you know what? Let me undo that. Because you can only recruit troops at cities, so I might want to slap a city right here while I control that. It also counts as a person for control. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Then I can start recruiting and expanding over here. But I don't want to forget about here. No matter who controls this continent, you can always recruit here. So that's kind of nice. No use buying this. But you know what? I might as well do another shard. Or get the shard this time, one of them. And recruit here. And recruit here. And I think that's all my actions. All right, so they're moving around. Yep. And the way that you attack in this game is with cards. Like, that's how you attack. Do I have 5 guys to move? Yeah, I do. Don't really want to. I don't want to spend all that money. I already have 8 money right now, so I gotta chill out. But we'll buy that. And we will move. And move. So there we go. So now control, still not tied. They still own it, but we're trying to knock them back down again. If I can't control it, no one can. There's the 5 movement. I really wish I had recruitment. Maybe I should. Can I buy a city? I don't think I control. Oh, I could drop a city right there. Oh, because no one. No. That's interesting. Okay. All right, so I have 6 money left. They have 14. I mean, they control all the cards. That's the difference between hard and easy. I need to recruit. I'm dying here. So I'm wondering if it's worth it for me to spend the 2 just to get this. Because you know that the hard AI is going to buy this because I'm so army poor right now. So I gotta buy it. I got to. Now I have 4 money, but so I'll just play it safe the rest of the game. So that's a little bit over there. I think I'm good enough to kind of expand over here a little bit. So let's just do that. Okay, there's wild resources, but I think I gotta play it safe. Okay, there's a couple people cards, so let's just go ahead and move. We'll buy another shard, and then we'll move them here. I think that's good. They're not really leaving me with much. I really don't want them to get that. Oh, of course they already did. All right, they're already over there. I mean, if I get it, I can get over here. And then that's it. I'm gonna play very poor. Like meaning I'm not gonna be buying a lot. All right, and so when I got the wild resource, it looks like it automatically put it where it would get me the most points. I wonder if that's gonna move around as I get other cards. All right, so we're at round 9, so up here. So the game's going to be ending soon. I need people. I almost need to buy this to recruit troops. I mean, I don't like. Okay, I can still buy anything but the last card, the first, the new card. So I think I'm okay. I'm a little nervous, honestly. Haven't quite mastered this game yet. Okay, destroyed troops. So, yep, that hurt. So yeah, that's the only way to attack troops is through cards, and so they kind of removed me from this continent, which is, I mean, honestly, that was like a great move. That was a really good move, computer. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. All right, so we'll go here. I kind of own this continent, but I think as you take over cities, that also counts as points. So we'll just kind of keep spreading out. Well, would it be better to just remove that control there? I don't know. And then I have one more move. I'll just throw that guy up there. Okay, and then yeah, so it goes away up there. I'm kind of noticing the interface here. I am gonna look at the rules real quick. I'm not expecting to win this game, but I kind of don't want to play too dumb. So okay, so you get points, 1 point for each region controlled, 1 point for each continent controlled, and then points for the goods. Okay, so yeah, I mean it is worth it to like spread around, even though you don't control the continent. So it looks like you don't like you still score the points even if you don't control the continent. So like right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, which is kind of embarrassing. Plus these. Okay. So I guess this is my points right here. So I have 11 to 14. So I'm not that far behind. But I'm not doing that great either. And I do need people. And I feel like computer isn't going to let this guy go. So, but I got to buy it. I'm going to buy it. All right. So that's, I think I want to recruit troops here because I do see this coming. And maybe I could get back over there or come down through here. And then let's see if I can control like over here a little bit. So I could throw some more over here. So let's do that because we have no competition over here. And we'll go ahead and end the turn. I know that they call this 8-minute Empire because it's supposed to be a really quick game. For some reason, oh no. For some reason for me, it's just not a quick game. All right, so we have 3 more turns left. So yeah, let's do the movement. And that's really... Let's just really score some points over here, I think. And you saw what card they bought. They bought the one with the ship. So let's do this. So now we control that. We have 1 movement left. Let's get that up here so I can maybe gnaw out that. I wish you couldn't build a city in a region you don't control, but it doesn't look good. Like I built one here and it doesn't stop me because like I don't want them to set up a stronghold here. So I would really love it if I was able to, kind of block that access. All right, so we kind of spread out as much as we can there. We kind of lost control of this continent. I think we could do that, yeah. And now we tie it again, so that's worth it. All right, so we have 1 more turn left. I have 1 money, so I really just should buy the best that I can buy. Is it movement? Could I get more with movement or recruitment? Well, I don't know. I think I can undo. I think I could do because if I did that, now I have that continent. And to me, I think that's good. Yes, I have 0 money, but I don't care. Okay, so now I control that. So yeah, I think that's better, right? Because I have 17 points. Let's see. But now they have to go. So is that going to sure up my victory? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so they're going to recruit troops too. There we go. So then they regain control. Wow, look at that. So yeah, that's what they were saying in the rule book is that's why going first isn't necessarily an advantage because you get the going last like that is powerful. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, most games it's going first is the advantage, not the disadvantage. I think in this game, like the rule book said, it gave you the tip. But anyway, this is a really fun, awesome game. I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, I'm probably not going to be doing a big series on this unless you guys give this video like a bunch of likes and comments. But I really do enjoy this game. I think you really need to check it out. It's especially if you enjoy area control games. It's a game that you would probably want to play. If you're playing online, I think there is a mode where you do like a match of 3, so you do a best of 3. The game's so quick, like you can just play a bunch of real-time games like really quick. I've never played an area control game that's like that. That like, oh, let's just sit down and play a quick 15-minute area control game. I don't know why they call it 8 minutes. I've never played it well, I guess if I wasn't thinking, I could probably play it in 8 minutes, but. Or maybe because it takes less than 8 minutes to set up. Most area control games take like 8 hours to set up. But anyway, but yeah, how many games like this are that quick where you could play a real time game on your mobile device, or your computer? Buy it on Steam. It's on sale. There's literally no reason not to try this out. If you like area control games, if you like really slick, smooth presentations. I mean, this isn't some wowy, crazy game, but it's like has subtle animations. It has subtle, like all the little people move. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's polish that didn't need to be there. The gameplay is great. But the fact that they, went above and beyond and made this simple game into something just amazing on digital, congratulations. I love it. But anyway, that is 8 Minute Empire. Check it out. Right now there is a Steam sale going on, so like definitely. I mean, look at this. Just we know that they made Concordia, great game. I have Charterstone now. I'll be putting that on the channel. I got Istanbul. I'll be putting that on the channel. Unmatched is coming out soon. Oh man, Unmatched is going to be the game that I basically just play 200 million times a day. It's just a great game. And then Steam Rails to Riches, I also own that. So I got a lot of great content by these people. They make really good games. 8 Minute Empire is no exception. If you're still listening to me ramble on about how amazing this game is, that means that you need to buy it, you need to like, you need to subscribe, you need to comment, and I will see you next time. Thank you all for watching.